Anxious to cache his prey beyond the reach of hyenas and tree-climbing lions, Tjololo goes out on a limb and learns another lesson. Another hard-earned meal is lost. Day breaks over the Sand River. Even in the dry season, it attracts all manner of animals, including Cape buffalo.
The water is a big draw for animals, providing plenty of opportunity for predators. Rivers can also serve as natural boundaries for leopards. The Sand River wraps halfway around Tjololo's territory, so he patrols here regularly.
Tjololo's appearance seems to unsettle the buffalo. But he's not the only hunter around. The equation can be simple. In Mala Mala, where you find water, you often find lions. They know the routine well. Sooner or later, everyone stops by for a drink. It's only a matter of waiting for the right moment to strike. Amid the huge buffalo bodies, a newborn greets the world. During calving season, buffalo and antelope are especially watchful. Their calves are extremely vulnerable. The lions have the herd squarely in their sights. There's still daylight left, though, and the big cats like to work in the dark. But the buffalo aren't sticking around for that. Fear ripples through the herd, and they flee, hooves making muddy thunder. Soon, real thunder engulfs Mala Mala. Amid the gusts and lightning strikes, Tjololo has made a kill. But still, he's edgy. The rolling thunder that kept the antelope from hearing his charge could easily conceal the approach of hyenas. But by the time one appears, Tjololo has already made his move. The explosive weather spooks the buffalo. Some panic, others mill about confused. But there is no escaping the frightful storm. the predators. The lions have downed a bull, but it may take their stubborn victim half an hour to die. His cries will not be muffled, even on such a noisy night as this. As the lions labor to complete their grisly task, another drama plays out nearby. A hyena has chanced upon an opportunity. Tjololo, trying to stash a kill, hit a snag. Now he faces a struggle if he's to hang on to his meal. Tjololo can tree a 200-pound carcass in a flash, but pound for pound, hyenas own the most powerful jaws in Mala. Nothing short of an earthquake is likely to make her let go. Then, as the stubborn two settle in for a long tug-of-war, another familiar face arrives. His enemy's enemy could be Tjololo's friend, at least for now. Tjololo seizes the moment, dragging his kill higher. The lioness pauses briefly, as if to think things out. Then, seconds later, she makes her move. In Mala, survival is often a game of inches. And this time, Tjololo measured things just right. Too big and heavy to climb higher, the lioness has been checked. Tjololo's prize is barely a foot from her nose, but that's enough to put it out of reach. If she falls, she will almost certainly be injured. And as any good climber will tell you, the trip down can be tougher than the ascent. Finally, a meal in peace. Thunderstorms may be brief here, but they often presage long rainy spells. The downpour seems to dampen animal spirits.
This year the rains have been really bad. Plenty of storms with massive floods, the most we've seen in living memory, and twice as much as the highest ever recorded.
Only days ago, the Sand River was a trickle. Now, it's a raging torrent, only fit to watch at a safe distance. The bold pachyderm tests the current. As Kim watches, the elephant gets a devastating lesson in water power.
It surprised me to see this elephant bull in serious trouble. These guys usually have the wit to stay out of bad situations, but the current was way too much for him.
If he's lucky, he'll regain his footing somewhere downstream. As soon as the sky clears and the flood ebbs, hunters regain their rhythms. After the deluge, Tjololo emerges with a new attitude. He seems to know now how to play the game.